Hello and welcome to Better Guns and Gear channel. Today I will be doing a review on a Kershaw Shuffle, which is this guy here. This is the starter show. This particular knife here, it came out in 2013. This will be a brief tabletop review. You're looking at this knife. This knife has a blade length of 2.375 inches. It's made in China. It has a pocket clip on it. This pocket clip is reversible, and it's tip up only, unfortunately. This is a multifunction knife. As you could see here, you have a opener right here and what they call a screwdriver or a pry bar right here with an oversized lanyard hole. This knife here, it has a drop point blade, as you could see here. It has dual thumb studs for opening, as you could see here. It has the Kershaw G10. It's the Kershaw checkering. Let's get into a little bit about this knife and why I got this knife. I picked up this knife about 3 months ago. I got it probably a month before Christmas, and the reason why I got it is because I saw that it was lightweight, it's multifunctional, so I decided, hey, you know what, let's give this guy a shot. So I picked it up, and so far my take on this is, let's hit the pros first, I guess. The pros: this knife, it's pretty easy, it's easy to deploy with one hand. It's a great, I guess, what you'd call a entry-level knife if you're new to knives and not into knives or not into collecting. It's a great entry-level knife. It's it's reasonably priced. It makes a great gift or stocking stuffer, birthday gift. It's just a great beater knife, if you will. As far as price, this knife, I've seen it anywhere from $10 to $20, and I happen to pick this up for $10 at Bass Pro Shop. Again, it's very lightweight. It's just over 2 ounces. Here's the package that it came in. And the good thing about Kershaw is they offer a lifetime warranty on their products. But just letting you see the specs here. It's a no thrills packaging, just a standard run-of-the-mill Kershaw package. Cons. The biggest con for me is the metal that this knife is made out of. The blade steel is 8CR13 MOV, which is a pretty inferior blade steel. It's not the best. So with that being said, or with that type of blade steel, this knife is not going to hold the edge for very long. It is a flat ground blade. I do like that about the knife. And as I mentioned, it's the drop tip. So for a entry-level knife, for a beater knife, everyday carry, if for small tasks, it's an okay knife. That is my biggest con. So with that being said, I'm going to give this knife 2 thumbs down, but I am also saying that with a caveat. And the caveat being that if you could purchase this knife for the price that I purchased it, I'd give it at least 1 thumb up, and call it a buy. I was able to purchase this knife for $10. Again, I purchased this at Bass Pro Shops. And being a veteran, I get 10% off my overall purchase, which for me just made it worth it. So if you could find this for $10 or less, then I'd say it's a buy. Other than that, anything over $10, I'd pass it up. I would not call it a buy. Like I say, biggest thing being, the biggest cons for me is the blade steel. It's a poor quality steel. It does not hold the edge for very long. I've used this for cutting paracord and various things over the past 3 months, and I've had to sharpen it multiple times. The other thing is this Kershaw, this K checkering, not a fan. It's pretty slick, it's not good texturing. Also, what I found interesting with this knife is where they decided to place the jimping, which is at the rear of the knife. You know, for what? I don't know why they did it. So Kershaw kind of need to go back to the drawing board with this one. I have relatively large hands. I would not use this knife in this fashion. You know, I know they designed it where you could, you know, get a grip like this, but I would not use it, only for the simple fact that, like I say, this Kershaw K-checker and grip, it's really slick. If your hands are wet, it makes this even slicker. So if you have to use this in a self-defense situation, I would advise you to get more of a 3-finger grip and keep your hand, you know, your finger back here in this position. Because, you know, if you, blood is definitely, it's more of a slippery lubricant than water is. And if you were to use this in a defensive situation and you were to get blood on this, you know, you'd find yourself in a really messy situation. You'd find yourself getting cut as well. In my view, I'd give this knife 2 thumbs down, which is something I rarely do, but I do try to bring you guys fair and unbiased reviews. And like I say, the only caveat is if you could get this for $10, then why not? You know, $10 for, you know, it is worth $10. And if you could get the veterans 10% discount off, that make the deal even sweeter. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this tabletop review. Vetter Guns and Gear. I'd like to remind you guys to thank your local LEO, your local law enforcement. Thank your local first responders, and also thank your local military. So those are the true American heroes. Vetter Guns and Gear, out here.